Yes, folks, it's me back again with another lovely chapter of my life, my Loonies Worth. And notice on the corner there's a new logo, courtesy of my brother very tirelessly hard. Try and make the show a little bit better and do some improvements. Hoping to get on his back about maybe that's a song from me. I tried to make our opportunity and interesting. Came up with a very nice one. There's only one problem. Hi. The people that only here's the trick. If a lovely song that they great little country perfect for this channel, even a I would have to like I have a channel that's not sponsorship, events like that. And actually, I think you guys are not worth it. Oh, I think I'm still watch me, but thanks, but no thanks. I like to be just therefore. I would love to publish a logo and a song and that great song. I'm like, no inspiration from the copyright this fair use, but I can't use the actual logo song without maybe someday I might not in the long on the short. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get to make some. I haven't been here in a while. Probably anyone paying attention has no. I've been long, long. What happened? Oh, same thing that always happens in my life. As you can tell, I am not at all clean. Well, I was to do something. I'll get on here, explain very briefly, and be exactly what. First of all, I have had to come up with a couple of executive decisions. I'll run. Obviously, I'm left in my life on that. As a result of the one of the things I decided to do was streamline things. Like, for example, I had thought of an idea for another channel, maybe your channel's called Owl. Now, what you might say is, what is Owl Way Wisdom? I'll tell you, Owl Way Wisdom is more of a philosophical, getting into areas and topics and details, kind of like what I've been doing already. And I realized this wasn't appropriate for that type of content. This is a channel that you quick and dirty little hits and nibbles about my life, um, my thoughts, the top of my head. And I realized that I've been turning it into long, drawn out drive about all kinds of things I want to talk about in long form. I said to myself, not what much as that might seem possibly appropriate, it really doesn't work. So I decided what I'm going to do now is all the things I've been doing on the channel up to date are all going to be transition channel, which I'm going to play for and the advertising soon for anyone that wants to subscribe to the channel. Perfectly fine to do so. Anyone on here this first time wants to subscribe to this channel, I hope you do. I would love to have your time. I would love to have your ear. So like, comment, subscribe if you do. Try to come to the channel and comments the channel better. I'm open to. So I had to find out. We'll just back this up to the very, very top and make it very, very sweet. Always will now be, as of next week, the channel that will have the long form videos that I currently put on the channel for the longest time. Sounds like a proper place to do that. I hope to maybe have them in a more topical form, in a form that's more organized, kind of coming along the lines of my suggestion my brother had for this channel in terms of the content for topics. I'll say, hey, time instead of impromptu now. Having said that, I decide because I'm creating this other channel, or I thought about creating this other channel for a while now, and I've just determined and decided that that channel will be home for content normally on this channel, but more structured and more organized way. Have topics of multi-part series and stuff like that. Hopefully, have some guests on eventually. Fill out the content as well to talk about some topics we're talking about now, and maybe what else we can discuss. On end of that, this channel here will eventually actually become, and will come on this my wisdom about my life, sort of captured snippet and take away one from and make him thought about. Maybe it might help. On that note, my today's thought of wisdom, my true wisdom is never too old. Start again. That's part of it. Actually, it'll be more part. I'll give it while since maybe that's the one. That's not very much, but it's a start. Second one would be um, always find ways to make the best time. Most of us have a difficulty with that given the distractions have. I know I live. As I get older, distractions become more and more because of technology become pervasive. There are more things, more ways to distract wherever. Many of them involve people walking with their phones around the street, not paying attention. And I don't know how many people have gotten almost hit by a car. Let's face it, they're idiots, and maybe their death would be a problem. I want them to die, but maybe just karma to decide that's it. So now on that one. Thirdly, like I said, the fact that this channel is going to be split up, and I'm going to split up this two channels. So that's splitting up and delegating things. Delegating details and that are more appropriate. Now it needs to be a shorter form channel, much shorter than it is right now. Right now we're at 6 minutes. Way, way long type of content channel for the future. Going to be channel of a minute or two content. A little bit of tidbit was more to what things I think that you, the audience, based on my personal life and channel, my two Loonies Worth, putting in my thoughts on things. Maybe capsule content of things happening in the world. Maybe capsule content about politics in general. Maybe capsule content apps become my. And because other than this channel might actually be multi-channel day channel. I might come on several times a week. A lot of the channels do per channel, per snippet channel. There'll be content on a constant basis. Maybe 5, maybe 7 days here every single day, and hope to put content. Maybe not always at the same time, but I'm going to attempting to make it more consistent. Follow me, have some edging, so catch me live, catch me live. If not, they can post it because these are all recorded now. I'm not. I'm very much that might be my set of things. I might instead of doing these recordings, I might do streams on go right on the thing live, and then come and participate in that if for a brief bit of time, and maybe open more up to the other channel because the other channel is probably more conducive as far as maybe having some live shows put. So, as I said, I hope to be more often in terms of having more than one channel to content. Obviously, more appropriate in no part, but I'm not gonna. I digress. But it'll be more than another thing, and the all Western will start of the more philosophical stuff I want to get in this channel. I started getting this channel. I think always some of the answers that may not that type of content that just wanted a quick little tidbit, a little fresher, a little break from their everyday ordinary lives. So on that note, I will leave you to that and saying like, comment, subscribe about lots of changes for the channel, and also the things that you might want to see in the new channel that there as far as topics that make discussed. My name is Mike. My two Loonies Worth about life, and so like, comment, and subscribe. I'm your host. Take care. See you again very soon. Out there. Bye for now.